People are claiming that their civilization is the only civilization. It's like you go on Science Channel, you go on some, they all are claiming with evidences. How do we stand apart in that? That probably is the fair.
Okay, so the question is, everyone is claiming their civilization to be old. Is that the game we are playing here? Not at all. Okay? Not at all. Because others have to play the game. We don't have to play the game. Okay? Now what happens is, while others at least have their own narrative, okay, we are embarrassed about our narrative that we don't even understand. Okay? What is the scenario? I'm going to ask you right now, how many of you are on the Twitter? It's going on the Twitter, okay? Yeah, so Subramaniam Swami posted something, Hindol Dasgupta, if you know that name, he posted something, some other people asked them. What Subramaniam Swami, I mean, you know him, right? All respect to him or something, and this is nothing disrespectful. But when even he posted something, and Hindol Dasgupta also said the same thing, Columbia University, just 2 days ago, posted something that the Indian plastic surgery was invented in India. India is the first one, and as early as 600 BCE. Okay, and when likes of Hindol Dasgupta or I don't know many others, when they're posting that article, nothing wrong, but they were posting that with a pride. Oh, come on, finally India got its place. Guys, we get conned and we feel happy about it and we clap. Do you know why? Just go after this, the slide, after the question and comment slide. This is the second presentation I gave at Oxford. And it was on a Sushrut Samhita with another gentleman named Sanket Kulkarni. He's based in London. And what we showed, of course, that first part is well known. You can go to Wikipedia and you can find out that Indian rhinoplasty and all that. But how many of you know it, by the way? I mean, it's there. Harnle, 1907, translated Sushrut Samhita. Okay, many of you, not just but many Indians also, will complain, but I don't know Sanskrit. I mean, how can I read? Well, Harnle translated it. It's there. How many of you have read Harnle's translation of Sushrut Samhita? No. Okay. Do you know why probably you haven't read? It's free. If you go to archive.org, you can download and it's just there. Okay, but we haven't looked for it. My point is, in that paper, I showed that Sushruta is at least from 6000 BC or earlier, with the kind of the evidence that I showed you for Arundhati and so on. Are you with me? So as if like somebody forgot to add that zero. My point is, now you see the context of the chronology. It's not to show that we are the oldest or anything. In fact, once we go back, what do we mean by we? If you look at the genetic evidence, you will find that there were, of course, the current theory, just go with the current theory. Everyone came from Africa, so to say. Doesn't matter what is your skin color, whether you are tanned or not, or you pay millions of dollars on tanning, doesn't matter, right? Everyone came from Africa. That's kind of the theory. Although that is being questioned right now, there are multi-place origins of humans. That is now coming up more and more evidence. But I will not go there. Then you see, if you go back 35,000 years and afterwards, you see the human beings migrating from a greater India, I'm going to call it greater India, into all parts of the world. This is not something you have to listen to me here. Just go to Wikipedia, Google, just type it, you're going to get, the whole diagrams. What is that? Stephen Oppenheimer, going backwards 20 years, 30 years ago. It's all there. So we, who is we? That goes away. But how about the truth? I mean, is there a value on the truth? And that's what we're going to find out. It just so happens that in the process we extract the glorious civilization of India. That is just happening. But you go to Indonesia, they have found stuff that is 22,000 years. If you go to, Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. Okay, so it's not like a Turkestan. You know what Pakistan says in their literature? I mean, I worked for General Electric for 16 years, and internally we would have each country coming and presenting their stuff. So when Pakistan team, meaning the people originally from Pakistan working in GE, when they put forward together a presentation, they asked me if I would be willing to have a look at them before they present to the whole business or whatnot. And so when I looked at it, literally what they were saying. He says, the guy says, okay, this is Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, etc. By the way, do you know that Sanskrit originated in Pakistan? No, kind of true, right? In a way, yeah. I mean that Punjab area and all that. So it's like this. And but the next one was very interesting. Then he says, literally, he says, have you heard of the folks known as Hindus? Okay, yeah, they use this to write their Rigveda. Okay, so I mean, just understand the context, you know. So chronology, in fact, many of our Indic researchers, I'm not talking the common population, is also confused. Is to like why chronology matters. No, I'm not saying chronology is the only thing that matters, but it is a sheet anchor around which everything rotates. For example, that the pattern for, this is a recent one, pattern for basmati, the texmati and basmati, or pattern for turmeric. Now, why did India won the patent for turmeric and America had to slash the patent? Why? Because of the timeline. Because of the timeline, you know. And as the Shanti mentioned here, it gives you the context. Every time you say, okay, what's the value? Actually, there's a tons of value, and I can just talk about that. But for example, like putting the man on the moon, what exactly changed for the people on the earth? Just from anna vastra nivara roti kapda makan, not much. But in terms of the possibilities, absolutely, what is possible? What is possible, what we can achieve, what we have achieved. If we had achieved so much, why did we lose it? Where did we lose it? What can we do not to lose this now? You understand what I'm saying? So all that context comes into the picture. Okay, let's get back to the question.